Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Scott Show. We're talking about politics. I wanted to do a quick politics show, talk a little bit about what's going on. The tax overhaul bill has been on the main forefront of everything, talking about giving people better tax reform. It's been a while since they have done anything with the tax bill, and so this is a new thing going on. Now, with this, the ideas that are going on with the tax bill are that companies like Fifth Third Bank and Wells Fargo, they are going to give their people $15 an hour. So they get $15 an hour now. That's going to be their minimum wage. AT&T giving people $1,000. Just as a bonus, 13,000 people getting $1,000 from AT&T. That's awesome. So I applaud those three businesses for doing great stuff like that. Was it all part of the tax plan? Was it to make Trump look good? Who knows? But really, for 13,000 people getting $1,000, who cares? At this point, AT&T is doing good. So I applaud AT&T for that, taking care of their people, and Wells Fargo. Even though I've had some issues with Wells Fargo in the past, looking good. Now, other things that are going on politics-wise, we are talking about the debt and the debt ceiling to make sure that we are not going to go broke and have a shutdown. So they are looking at passing a bill to keep everything open, and I did hear that it was looking pretty good. So that's really good to hear that our country is going to be moving forward and moving on, even though they want to argue and argue and argue, and that's all that ever happens in Washington, folks. Is argument, and there's no setup, there's no working together like there was in the past, and I really wish there was. But we will be looking forward to something here in the near future with politics. I did hear that the Republicans are going to be looking at getting maybe whooped in the election. We'll see how that goes. So those are just some things going on, some things I'm hearing. So the Senate ends first year under Trump by voting to prevent shutdown. Congress is sending a stopgap spending bill to President Trump's desk. There you go. Trump's deputy chief of staff to leave the White House in early 2018. Very interesting to hear that. Rick Neerborn set to leave the White House. A lot of people are leaving the White House. Now, the UN voted on the idea of Jerusalem being the capital of Israel instead of Tel Aviv, or however it worked out, and moving their embassy there. The UN voted to dislike that on Facebook. I don't really know what's going on with that or what the deal is. It's not going to make us look good. But who knows? Who knows what will happen on that? The UN will definitely have a say in what's going on. But how much of a say do they have? And that would be very interesting to find out what exactly is the plan and how exactly they're going to get back to the group. The Puerto Rico governor organizing Latinos to vote against Republicans in 2018. That's interesting. The Senate has spent over $1.45 million settling harassment and discrimination cases the last 20 years. So that's pretty crazy. Farenthold is obviously not going to run, from what I'm hearing. they definitely need, the ethics investigation needs to be a little stronger on him. Ex-CIA director, Trump shows qualities usually found in narcissistic, vengeful autocrats. So people already talking smack about him. Mike Pence making a surprise trip to Afghanistan. So got to give a big shout out to Mike Pence, the Vice President of the United States, as he went off to go help out and to go meet with the troops in Afghanistan. So that was really cool of him. And Elizabeth Warren blasts Betsy Vidos on reducing loan forgiveness measures. I think that we should all have free college here. That's just what I think about it, and I don't think I'm going to be arguing too much more on that. The court denies Trump's attempt to halt transgendered military enlistment, so that's another thing on the news. And the population shift shows the Sun Belt is poised to gain in Congress. So you guys can check that out as well. It looks like Al Franken is going to be out of the Senate as he delivered his final speech. And we'll see when Tina Smith comes in. He will formally resign on the 2nd of January. And then Tina Smith will be the new the new senator from Minnesota. Michelle Fischbach taking over as lieutenant governor of Minnesota, as there will be a Republican in the lieutenant governorship and a Democrat in the governorship. So check that out. That will be very interesting and fun little stuff going on here. Franken also gave a shout out to Senator Lamar Alexander from Tennessee and thanked him for his work as chairman on the Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee. He said, "I learned a lot from Republicans. I learned to respect if not agree with their opinions. I learned how their backgrounds can lead them to reach in good faith a conclusion I could never have imagined." So in saying that, we do have hope. Let's hope that moves forward and we see some working together in Congress and in our state legislatures, which we are all hoping for. So that has been our little bit of politics discussion for today. Check out the 435 Politics Show on here all the time. We don't have a set day that we do the 435. I try to set it for one day. Didn't exactly work. So if you guys have any picks on what day you want to hear the show, let me know in the comments section below. We'll do it up. We'll talk politics. I don't want to do it on Sunday morning because that will get in the way of all the other shows, the Meet the Press and Face the Nation. And I want to be able to bring you guys news when I can. So make sure that you not only like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the buttons that say, tell me when there is a new 435 Politics Show, and we'll make sure we'll hook you up. That's what we do. So you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you here real soon on the Scott Show Podcast.